This was me, ABC poker, getting shoved around. Weak, boring, predictable. Then I stopped waiting for cards, and I started fighting. It was dangerous and profitable. Now this is your saga. I learned to fight. Now I'll teach you. Ben Riggs. Let's get to work. Ace-9 in the big blind. I squeeze. I figure I'm ahead of villain 18, and I'm putting a third of the stack in. We're going all in if villain 18 calls, regardless of the flop. This is not a hand that I would usually 3-bet with. I'm executing the drunken monkey. I'm trying to get this player upset with me. And no one wants to play today. It's too bad. Here we have ace-king, and we steal the blinds with it. Marvelous. Cut off. 2 callers. This is probably one of the few flops that I'm not going to fight for. I just think our equity is really low. I think I'm checking here. This could be a lot of things, but I'm not fighting in this spot. I'm going to isolate with Queen 7 just because I think I can outplay this player position especially. It doesn't work to isolate. Regardless, this is a flop I want to see bet, even multi-way. Oh, easy. And now we're stealing the blinds with ace-queen. I'm in the big blind and I decide to come along. I don't like it. I think probably fold. Ace-2 through ace-5 I might squeeze. I'm not sure why I'm flat calling here. That's not the way the Redline warrior enters the pot. If I did this in the dojo, I'd be sweeping the mats for a month. This is a bad move. I don't think it's profitable because we're just waiting to hit against 2 tags. What good is that going to do? Either fold or go to war. When everybody checks on this board, and I hit top pair, I'm going to bet. And now I'd imagine I'm going to bet again. Well, great minds think alike. Ace-queen again. Yeah, I know. We all come along anyway. We flop a gut shot and 2 overs, even against 2 opponents. Even with such a fishy looking flop. It's probably the worst flop to see that. But we have equity. Either way, there we go. I want villain 16 to leave because he has the button, but he doesn't. Well, that settles it. Oh, top pair. Okay. Wow, this is what you're calling a 5 big blind raise with. Okay. This guy's so dumb, it probably takes him an hour and a half to watch 60 minutes. Ace-queen, are you kidding me? Is that the same villain? Okay. This looks like I'm being foolish, but this is actually another move. This move is called the punishing gorilla. We do this against small stacked fish. What we're doing is we're punishing them for limping. Not only are we doing that, but we're going to get a lot of value when they call with all kinds of crazy hands. There's something about shoving that makes the post flop easy for them, so it's a relief. Or maybe they're watching WSOP, where people are short stacked in a tournament and have to shove hands. I don't know why, but it's a great move. Here, I'll show you a graph. This is all the times in my career that I did the punish shove, the punishing gorilla. You should use it sometimes. Too bad he folded. It's a legit move, it works. Opening with 8-8. Perhaps against the same villain, and we flop the nuts. We need to get some money in the pot. And the villain doesn't want anything to do with it. Ace queen, of course. And we flop very strong. A solver or an advanced player is probably going to check back here. That's probably optimal in a very strong game. But in microstakes playing ABC tags, I stay on the attack. I want to fold out their equity. So I'm betting. And I'm betting. And it folds out. So really I'm just using my raw equity to fold out theirs. 6-5 on the button. We raise and a short stacked villain calls. This pot belongs to us. But the villain donks. What do they do this with? It could be a number of things. I'm not giving up yet because this is my pot. Queen, villain checks. What do they check with? I don't know, but I'm going to start taking the pot. They're showing that weakness. Don't you? The only thing stopping us here is a lack of equity. Even still, in this spot from the button, I'm always fighting, almost always fighting for the pot. Villain calls. River's kind of a dud. Villain checks. Villain has 15 and a half big blinds to go. We gotta fire. I mean, we didn't come this far not to fire. We called, we bet. We have to fight for our pot. Thinking about it a little more logically than that, I think we get enough folds here. And we do. But the results of this hand doesn't matter. You're going to be bluffing for these pots when you need to. Don't hesitate to bluff if you think it might be right, especially when you're raising for the button and the villain donks and then slows down. You're just asking to get blown off the pot. Is he going to flip over an ace or king 9? Sure he is. The red line warrior doesn't care. You're going to block some, you're going to dodge some, and you're going to take some. Buckle up, Buttercup. An ABC tag might ask, why are we trying to bluff a fish? We should be value betting fish and making nits fold. I don't agree. Why are we going easy on fish? No mercy. This is your saga. 6-4 in the big blind against a small blind steal. What do? I'm going to 3-bet. Is it the optimal play? No. What's my purpose? My purpose is to F with this villain, to start messing with his mind. So when we do have a hand, he might spew and pay us off. It's one of the things we do against ABC players. It's called a drunken monkey. Boring. King Jack in the small blind. This is a 3-bet all the way, not just to play the drunken monkey game. More folds, no fun. King 8 suited from the cutoff. And we get 2 callers and an ace-high flop. When this player donks 3 ways, I'm thinking it's an ace or a nice draw. I'm probably just going to let it go. Let them fight for it. Villain shoves. What does he shove with? Some draws. Any ace. There you go, guys. Enjoy splitting my chips. Jack King on the button steals the blinds. Too easy. What do we do here? Of course, we isolate the isolator. Alright, so the limping, we get a limp caller. Limp cold call the 3-bet, so to speak. And I don't know what you call that. And the villain puts in a giant 4-bet. Based on his stack size, this indicates to me that the villain's not going to fold. I don't think my ace-10 is good, so I'm going to fold. A typical 4-bet here is 23, 24 big blinds. Doesn't matter, we're folding either way. And Lip collar calls. And donks. And of course gets shoved into and then falls. Okay, great play, Villain 8. Masterpiece. If this hand was a battle, that was a war crime. Oh yeah. We get to see what Villain has. Of course. What did you expect? Yeah, good play, Villain 8. Jack 9 button with a call. Ace high flop, easy c-bet. We get donked into. We know what this is, right? It's our pot, that's what it is. Oh, alright, well we have the worst hand, so we're gonna have to fold here. This is a lot different than that other hand. The other hand, we had a villain donk into us, very similar board, and check the turn in the river. Yeah. Stealing again with a unsuited ace successfully. That's what I have for you. If you want to learn more, hit the subscribe button. Go to my website, redlinewarrioracademy.com. Link is in the description. There's a free video there, the 3 biggest redline leaks and how to fix them. Go check it out. For now, thanks for your time. Thanks for watching.